Hi, this is Darren, and I'm bringing to you a review of the Sony ZV-E10. And I've got it right here, just got it in the mail the other day. And so this is my first introduction to lens cameras where you can replace the lenses. Kind of a noob with this. So how does it do for a complete noob taking it out of the box? Well, I was pleasantly surprised that it was easy enough to get started and start taking pictures and doing videos. And so I really like the simplicity of it. That's not to say, though, that there are not a lot of features, because it's a little overwhelming at first getting into all the features. But this thing, it took me about a day to get used to it, and I was off and going, and the rest is just a learning curve while I go. But this has a large sensor inside there, you can see, and so this also has a really fast BIONZ X processor in it, and so it's really something. When you put that SD card in, it really writes it fast and everything, and I was really impressed. Now this will do 4K. You have to change the settings, so when you get it, you need to take it to 4K in the settings, and then once you do that, you're good to go, because it will do 1080p right out of the box, but you gotta change it to 4K. It has a nice product showcase mode that you can put it in, and that way when you hold something up to the camera, it will focus on that and then blur the background. And so I really like that feature. It has an on and off switch here to get you started. You just turn that on, and right away you have all those numbers there that you can try. And so really good. It's also got a defocus button right here, if you can see that, and you can defocus it if you need to, but you can let it do it automatically too. So you can toggle between the two. Now this is good for streaming with a single USB cable. You can put a USB cable in here and then stream it right to your computer and use it as a webcam as well. The aspect ratios that are covered in this are 16:9, 1:1, 3:2, and 4:3. And it also, the files, it supports JPEG, and also you can do raw footage in here and color graded and editing software. So there's just a ton of things you can do in here. So it's really kind of a pro camera, but the price point puts it pretty affordable to put out some good content with one of these. It comes with digital image stabilization too to help you out there, and it also has this a cold shoe up here. You can put your microphone. I'm using it on my iPhone right now, but you can put it in here and use any wire. I happen to be using this wireless mic here, and it worked. I tested it out last night on here, and it works really good. And of course, it'll do, you've got the shutter button right here. You can control your ISO and your F number and your shutter speed all in here. And I'm trying to do all that manually to get used to it. And you got to jump in with both feet on that and just get used to it. And I'm picking it up after a day, and I've captured some nice footage. We'll show you some of those a little later, but yeah, I highly recommend this. I'm not using the kit lens. If I had it to do over again, I would have purchased this with a kit lens. I just bought the body, and then I'm doing a different kind of a lens with an adapter to use another brand lens on it. But I'm going to be getting another lens here, because I have a 50mm lens on this, and I really I want to get more towards like what the iPhone would shoot, like a 24mm, and so I'm using this. This will be nice for product showcasing, and so just a lot of features on. But here's all this is where you charge it. You put in a USB cable in there, and or USB-C to charge it, and then it comes with a micro HDMI, a place for your microphone. You can plug in an external microphone and then mount it right here in the cold shoe. And so that's how you would charge it, but the battery goes in, let me turn it off. The battery goes in right here, and you just move this little blue tab over, and that pops out the battery, and that's what it looks like. You get this with when you buy it, and it's got the Sony little hologram in there that you can see, and that's a Sony battery. I'm going to buy some extra batteries because these do drain pretty quick, so I would recommend that. Got a charger coming and another couple batteries, and so I'm going to go with that route. But if you just slip it in there to lock it, and then a place for your SD card right here. Pretty easy to use. When you put it in, just put the label facing the opposite way of the battery, and then you can just push that in, and then push this down, put the tab, and you're ready to go. And now you can start writing to that SD card. And so that's what that looks like. And then it comes with this nice strap here that says Sony on it, and you can connect it right here and here. Highly recommend this to anyone that wants to have a pro level camera that you can replace the lenses. And so I highly recommend this to you. I hope this helps.